All right. Welcome once again, Tourney Junkies. We are at match 13 of the Heroes and Villains Tournament first round. I'm Steve. This is Jess. And that's Zach.
Hi. Told you, have to.
I know you have to. That's why I waited. So I paused before I could continue. And we are the Tourney Junkies. So I guess we'll get right into it. We will first off discuss match 12, last match, whatever. It's hard not to call them weeks, okay? I know a week is not 3 days, but it's hard not to just call them weeks. Or just say,
Is there a term for 3 days? If there's a term for 14 days, like a fortnight, I feel like there should be a term for 3 days.
I'm just going to call it last tri-nights. Matches, it was, on the hero side of things, it was Wascally Wabbit himself, Bugs Bunny, against telekinetic Ego-loving child 11 from Stranger Things. And that one came down to Bugs Bunny winning. It wasn't like so close as some of the other ones we've been having lately, but Bugs Bunny did win. He was able to be 11. And then on the villain side of things, it was between Wile E. Coyote, or Locus, whatever his scientific name happens to be at this individual time, going up against the King of Dreamland, self-proclaimed.
Hey, we're getting a little bit of latency issues. Hold up. There's a little bit of lag for a second. I think it's good though.
No, so that's why I stopped talking.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's not self-proclaimed. He's actually the king. He has a castle.
That doesn't mean he's actually the king. Anybody can get a castle.
They're a bunch of hoodlums. Name any other like functioning sentient beings. Kirby's barely sentient. Everything else is just a bunch of thugs that follow Kirby. Or King Deity, I mean.
No one, I don't think that Kirby ever recognizes King Deity's rule.
He's not recognized anyone. That just means he's a disrespectful little. Yeah. Either way, he has enough of a following where he could have a kingdom out of Waddle Dees, Waddle Doos, Gordos, all the other things that follow him. That makes a kingdom, which makes him a king.
I suppose. Either way, the King of Dreamland, King Dedede, from the Kirby games. And in that one, it did not go the Looney Tunes' way this time, because King Dedede was able to defeat Wile E. Coyote. So
easily, right? Like, it went over pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, it was a pretty established. I mean, it wasn't that close. Not close to the others we've had lately. I think Wile E. Coyote may have got like 1 vote, so, but yeah. Dedede wins that fairly simply. Yeah, that last week, I will go into our current matches. We'll start with the hero side as we always do. And just want you to give us the heroes match.
Ezio, Audtitore,
Audtitore.
Assassin's Creed. Audtitore? Okay.
Yep, Audtitore.
Not my ball. Versus Ripley from England.
All right. Okay, and so then we're going to. This particular match was in Sewers Arena. Sewers, because there's always going to be a sewer level. We couldn't very well go away in this and required to have a sewer level. Right. And this particular match, they do have access to the brief dossiers and 24 hours of prep time before the match starts. So that's helpful for anyone who wants to plan for these two. But why don't you guys tell us a little bit more about them? We'll start off with you, Zach, and tell us about Ezio.
Ezio de Firenze de Auditore, first of all, full name. But he's an assassin trained from I don't know. I think he's like 18 when he originally starts getting trained by it. Once his parents are turned on by a traitorous Adorno. But basic stealth reliance. Sticks to the shadows, crowds, things like that. Obviously, there's no crowds in the sewers, of humans at least. There's rats and Ninja Turtles, but that's it. He's armed with a decent arsenal, but his main weapons are wrist blades that go up through here. But and then he has a pistol also built into one of them. And he's armed with swords and smoke bombs, all the basic things that you would need for an escape or for a diversion. Well trained, master of parkour to a ridiculous standards. Able to easily scale things, jump off of skyscrapers, well, Renaissance skyscrapers, whatever the hell those are called, into like piles of hay with no damage. Things like that. A bit of a lover of women and alcohol, so that's a bit of a weakness, I guess. But that's about it. Wouldn't you?
All right.
Tell us about Ripley.
Tell us about Ripley, Jess.
Lieutenant Ellen Ripley is third in command of the Nostromo, which is a freight ship, spaceship carrying mineral ore. And, well, I don't know whether I should go into, like, the history or just, like...
You go into history whenever you
Most people have seen Aliens, and she's just basically a badass. And she doesn't want this, alien life form to get on her ship, but it still ends up getting on it because other people are stupid. And she's really good at survival. Yeah, she survives 3 movies. Well, anyway, I don't really know what else to say. Like, she's Ellen Ripley, Sigourney Weaver. It's awesome.
bring into this.
Well, I didn't know if I should go into the weapons or if I should say anything else about that. Like her.
Well,
I don't know.
She's-
Mix them together. Whatever you want to do. It's all about your personal style. I know it's harder for you to go against me because mine's super cut and dry, and yours has a lot more flair to it. But yeah.
Like anything else?
Her mission is to, wipe the aliens out, and her company just keeps wanting to bring it back and research it, and she tries her damnedest not to let that happen. As for weapons, I think we ended up giving her the forklift. Like, what is it called?
The power armor? From
Yeah, the
Aliens?
power armor. Basically like a forklift only for your body. And she has a gun with a flamethrower on it.
Assault rifle.
Does it have grenades on it?
I don't ever remember grenades being on her.
Okay.
I don't think grenades are a very practical use in a space station.
Well, she's not really trained in combat or anything,
Plants off the other
Right.
side.
so she doesn't really have a lot of experience in that. But she does pretty well against aliens, so that's saying something.
She's a survivor. She's not a fighter, she's a survivor.
Smart, and she's an average human, so
Yeah.
human abilities.
Human levels for most things.
Wait, is she like peak levels? Like peak human female strength, or? I know she's been her forklift machine, so she's probably way stronger, but still.
Yeah, I mean, as far as that, no. I mean, it's not like she's in shape, but not like super athlete level.
Right.
Okay.
I guess if she goes to like the same standards as like an astronaut does, like, I guess above average.
Above average, but not, peak.
Okay.
Not really necessary for a science officer. Human levels. All right, then. I guess then it's up to me to discuss to lead it into how I think it would go. I do believe that the map itself does benefit Ezio more than it does Ripley, because stealth is definitely his friend.
Start again, and I'm making weird things. That's funny.
But yeah, it's definitely plus his spawn helps because it gives him like Ripley spawns in the open, but Ezio spawns in like a side pipe. It gives him even more opportunity to just kind of sneak in. So, but yet on the flip side of that, Ripley is used to fighting stealthy things that move in the dark. Well, she's used to fighting.
That's fair, but it also the alien only has like a primitive level of intelligence. It goes off of instinct.
Aliens are
Ezio is a fully functioning person.
They still find ways. I mean, but yeah, he's smart. So for them.
Yeah, I think I would like to think most people don't believe it, but still, honestly, the way I see it though, I gave it to the assassin. Yeah,
I still have decided. It's hard because I'm really.
But you haven't.
I really like Ripley, so it's really hard for me not to go for him.
Not about who's your favorite. It's not how we work.
Maybe since he's like trained, then I would probably lean towards him.
The point is he's a master assassin. He's the best.
Yeah. Plus, the assassin seems like a lot more work than the Templars in general. They're all pretty much tamed at like the level of Batman. You have to do all that work, but like, yeah.
So I'm guessing you go with that Ezio as well, huh?
Yeah, she's really loud, and she's in a forklift armor. I imagine that makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Because it's the weird mix of power armor that's still super loud, but doesn't provide armor that much.
Sure. Like it sounds like she's on a mat. She's still open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the terrible mix. So yeah, I definitely go for Ezio.
All right, then. Disagree? Free to let us know. Comment the site, tourneyjunkies.com. Comment there. Vote. Make your voice heard. Otherwise, how would we know? Okay, then we'll go into the other current match, Melon's match. This one.
Dr. Robotnik or Eggman from Sonic Games versus Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie. And it's in high school and no bios or anything.
No bios or anything like that. Spawn points in this one, I do believe that Eggman spawns with the football field, and Grunty spawns in the pool. Over the pool anyway. And, well,
In the pool building, probably.
yeah. So, Zach, these are both your bios, so take it away.
Okay. So Dr. Robotnik, he doesn't accept his Eggman persona until Sonic Adventure 2, which this is pre that. We're going with the one that flies in his little like egg-shaped. Wow, he used more egg things originally back before he was Eggman. Either way, but it's a like flying egg machine. I think it's even called the like Eggmobile or something. But it's armed with the wealth of like pendulums and just a bunch of other weapons. It's all listed. But what else is there? I don't remember what the other ones were.
I think you mentioned like it shoots spikes, it can drop fire, it can grow arms and legs.
Yeah, I did that to kind of attach to his new ones. Because like in the newer, this is like the closest it gets to Sonic Adventure 2, is because like it's pretty much the same machine, only with legs. Yeah.
Sure. I was thinking like the ones like the ones where it's like the totems with the hammer and they shoot arrows out. Or like the one where he picks up poison and dumps it on you. The purple goop.
Oh yeah, but that's only in the one level, right? I guess there's only one level that has purple goop. But yeah.
Right. Though every time you fight him in like the old Sonic games, it changes
Yeah,
its
there's a
slightly.
pretty well solid mech with a bunch of versatile, primarily dropping stuff on you. Yeah,
Or
different
shooting
kind of
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, dropping and shooting stuff. All the basic things that would come out of a mech, I think. Personality-wise, he's your standard evil genius, maniacal, wants to take over the world, all that. Obsessed with particularly screwing over fluffy animals, of all things, just animals. He really wants to turn them into robots, even though I'm sure humans would at least provide more life source for his robots, but not important. Bunnies.
Bunnies, squirrels, bluebirds, whatever you can find. Cute, adorable animals make the best robots, Zach. Don't you know that?
Apparently. And then he's going against Gruntilda Winky Bunyan, who is from the Banjo-Kazooie series. She's a witch, the toxin rhymes. Pretty overallly disgusting. It's ridiculed it's mentioned a lot. Like her sister tells, so yeah, either way. Enough about gossip. She's armed with a broom. And she shoots fireballs and force fields. Basic level mastery of magic, even though she's seen to be more powerful, but the bear. I don't know. She's also surprisingly large because the average brown bear is about what you'd say 600 pounds.
Yeah, brown bears are pretty big.
And she's bigger than that, so she probably weighs around 1,500 to 2 tons. Yeah, back to the gossip. But she likes demeaning people and talking up herself. She's super vain, oddly. But she's armed with a book that doesn't like her, a book that turns on her. That's where all of her spells come from. And she's beaten by the Jinganator primarily. But I feel like any large amounts of energy could break through her force field. It's fairly powerful, but not like indestructible. That's it. Okay, either one of you two. Since either one of you guys had a bio, you guys can discuss it together. I don't care.
All right, I guess I can do this one since I had absolutely zero bios this week. I know I voted because I voted last night. And they both kind of have the same similar weakness because, honestly, they're platformer bosses. So hit them. Conventional means tends to do it. With in Robotnik's case, it's normally just a hedgehog rolled into a ball. If your hedgehog rolled into a ball and you hit him, it normally takes 3 hits, and he's like, I'm doing something
I'm
else.
not sure it takes 8. It takes 8 in most of in Sonic Hedgehog 1. Most of the time, it takes 8 hits.
Oh yeah, that's true. It isn't just 3.
It's a lot, but you hit them so quickly. If you do it right, it's just like bam, 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 bam. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, still hedgehog, small mammal.
Yeah, and like in her case, it's predominantly like eggs and such that you hit Canada with as the force field.
Yeah, eggs and like shoulder tackles with like golden feather, things like that.
So still conventional means in both cases. So I think that definitely works. But
I consider eggs a very conventional weapon, to be fair.
that's true. Mm-hmm. So conventional means honestly it's kinetic energy. So I'm thinking my thought tends to be how I always go in this situation. I tend to go for magic. This can be a lot more ill-defined in technology. So I'm going for the witch over the Eggman, just because I think that she should be able to destroy machines.
Oh, I didn't mention this, but she's also really durable. she not only survives a fall off of a mountain, she then gets crushed by a giant boulder, and she lives there for 2 years, all without dying. So,
Yeah, she survived. Come on, she survived like for years and years as a head. Come on, man.
that's true. Actually, she survives 2 years there, and then she loses her skin, she becomes a skeleton, and then she survives for quite some time after that, and then becomes just a head. And even then, she's still capable of doing magic, but she's not allowed to.
As a head ninja. Yeah, I think that only adds to her. Like, I feel like, yeah, I have to give it to Grunt.
Yeah, I can tell that.
I feel like Eggman's the more known villain, the more popular villain, just because he's been in more games. And his series still continues to go on. I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not actually a good thing that continues to go on. To be fair, he might not be as known as Dr. Robotnik, though. He hasn't introduced himself as Dr. Robotnik since, like, the 90s. So,
It's
a little less known. Yeah.
But even then, I mean, the Sonic the Hedgehog games were one of the biggest 90s games in the world. So, for any 90s kids out there, Sonic the Hedgehog was a big part of our gaming growing up, you know? Every bit as popular, every bit as big to a lot of 90s kids as Mario was. So those was a Genesis. I mean, I had a Genesis growing up, so
Nope.
I was aware. I've played like all the Sonic games, even Spinball and Little Bean Machine back in the day. So
And I miss Sonic Shuffle. That's a Sonic game I want to play again.
I don't know though. I feel like Sonic Shuffle. It was like it's Mario Party, but without the game.
But I liked Mario Party too. But I also like Fortune Street, which is like that, only with stock markets instead of mini games. So
I just in general miss the Dreamcast. I gotta say, like the games we had on the Dreamcast. I miss Power Stone. Miss.
Power Stone was such a unique fighting game. It was really cool. I wish more games would have had a fighting style like that.
Yeah, it was 4-player first off, 3D. It was like you could do moves, but then you could collect these. It was kind of like the pieces of the Dragoon or
like a Final Smash Ball.
Yeah, in 3 pieces. It would allow you to transform and do a big move and to change your moveset and all that. It's pretty cool. I mean, it was an awesome game. I missed that. I miss vs. Capcom, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. 2 good games in Dreamcast. It just never worked for me.
We should probably reel it back in then.
So, all right. Anyway, we all agree on the Assassin and the Witch.
Man, I want a game about an assassin witch. That'd be so cool.
Assassin Witch.
I'm a big fan of both those things in a lot of games. So, I guess Bullet Witch. No, I don't think Bullet Witch is an assassin. But still.
This, nonetheless, I know it's part of the more iconic, but not about that. But, like I said, anyone who disagrees with our findings is welcome to vote. Except that our ways that they might not win. It's just in our eyes, I would say. But let us know. Comment. Okay, so I guess we're going to the next match 14 and on the hero side of things, it is Dr. Jekyll, the classic Robert Louis Stevenson novel, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I really want you to explain that because it's everywhere. Whether you know it or not, you know the story. Anybody who's like got an inner id that makes them turn into a monster. So the Hulk.
I don't know if the Hulk is quite like that. To be fair, the Hulk isn't from a messed up science experiment. It'd be close to like Lizard from the Spider-Man. I mean, it is, but not his own science experiment. It's not like he just was like, take this thing and then boom. Like Lizard, I'd accept that with. Man-Bat, I'd accept that with. but
Morbius.
yes, all those.
But still, it's
Hulk
not the
is more
same thing.
But
It's still the same basic study. You got the mild mannered doctor side, and then at certain times he turns into a rampaging id monster.
I guess when you say it like that, like the origin might be different, but I guess like the overall what happens is okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, Hulk definitely treads the path carved out by the novel I mentioned, but it shows up in everything. It's essentially an established trope in so much. So either way, Dr. Jekyll though will be going up against one of the largest DC heroes, and one that got cut out of the Justice League movie. That's probably Ryan Reynolds' fault.
I wouldn't say largest, by the way. Largest makes it sound like you're gonna say like Apache Chief or something. Like
No, I mean like one of the biggest, one of the most known. I mean like one of the core DC heroes.
yeah, we often debate who the seventh member is, but like especially the top five are pretty core in Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and this guy.
Yeah, Green Lantern. The only real question is then okay, so you're using a Green Lantern. Which Green Lantern? And, I don't know. We came down to our thought that the most iconic and the first one we'd have to use is Hal Jordan. The, I guess, Silver Age Green Lantern originally, and still continuing to be a Green Lantern for most of time since then, one way or another. He's always been involved. Other Green Lanterns, but I feel like his shadow's the most. So Green Lantern and Dr. Jekyll in each other next week. And
how does his high transformations work, by the way?
Huh?
How will his high transformations work in the match?
See, like it depends on when in transformation. Like originally, they're like as time goes on, he gets less Jekyll time in high transformation because the high persona takes more and more over him as it gets stronger, takes over his body more. But imagine, like in this case, it's probably better, closest to like how it's portrayed in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, War comics, where at this point he's kind of like accepted it, and it's almost like the Hulk, where it's a transformation. You use
whenever it feels like it's like an offense thing. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll go with that for now. That way it's not as much of a hindrance, and it's more beneficial. Yeah, it should be a good match. And I mean, seems kind of like a Green Lantern song in the band. Okay, back to the villains match. The villains match, kind of one side, but maybe I'm wrong. On one side, Phillips was the protagonist, not necessarily a good guy, from Grand Theft Auto 5, against the Lord of Lies, the God of Evil, Loki. Those people have no. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
And I would definitely make sure to visit the site, Banjo-Kazooie.com, read over our bios, check out the maps, check out the battlefield conditions, comment, vote for sure. Nothing else. Vote. You know what you think. Also, while you're there, you have access to our Amazon portal, and you'll pick up any of the research materials, so any of the games, any of the books, any of the movies, TV shows that we're using as our references. That way you get kind of more of a feel for the characters if you like either one. Just other random merch related to our matches. Would you like one of these? Like the little free content? You want one of those? They're very expensive. Well,
I'm sure the kids will like this because they like to watch those videos where people open toys and just. I'm missing. I need her.
I know. But yes, definitely go in there, check that stuff out. He's out. These current matches are going to end tomorrow night at midnight. So you got until then. You make your voice heard before we polls close. Move on to the next one. And then as it goes, we will be back again for a discussion of the 14th round matches, including results from this week's. And after that, on Thursday, and judging by the schedule for that, it will be probably at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We will be back to discuss that. So, again, we are the Tourney Junkies. Make sure to head to the site, your voice heard, and help us decide who we're going.